Welcome to day 6, uncovering your unique patterns. So there are certain themes or patterns that continue to repeat throughout our life in all the aspects of our life until we recognize them and free them. Repeating these patterns brings us and those around us much suffering. So it's important to recognize what patterns are operating in our life. So in general, we show up the same way in all areas of our life. How we do one thing is how we tend to do everything. Here are some of the common patterns that we repeat. Fear of being abandoned or isolated, fear of death, fear of not having enough or being enough, being victimized, lack of self-esteem, deep pain disguised as anger in all areas of our life, tendency to control, jealousy, excessive worry. So these patterns and how they show up in our life can become highly complex. So here we are simply seeing our patterns. Once we recognize the patterns, it can shed more light on how we are being in our life, in our relationships, in our job, and in the world. So let's go ahead and get comfortable. And closing your eyes. Ease into your body. Allow your body from your hips to your toes to become heavy and sink deeply into the chair, into the floor. Allow your upper body to be relaxed, relaxing the belly, your rib cage, your chest, relaxing the back, perhaps leaning into it a little bit, and relaxing the shoulders. Allowing your elbows, your wrists, and your fingertips to relax. Go ahead and gently open your lips apart. Open your mouth a few times as if you're yawning. To relax any tension in the facial muscles, jaw, relaxing your forehead. So notice what there's to notice in the body and just simply allow it to be. Gently noticing the state of your mind and allow the mind to be as it is. Bringing attention to your breath again at the base of your upper lip, below your nostrils. Tuning into the sound, the movement, and the rhythm of the breath. Allow each inhale to seamlessly join the next exhale, and each exhale to seamlessly join the next inhale. Gently sliding your hands Left hand to your belly, right to your chest. With your next inhale, see if you can direct the breath to your belly. Allow the belly to expand. Lift the breath up all the way towards your heart. Allow the heart to expand and lift. When you feel the breath is full, simply take a U-turn and empty it out. Notice the chest may drop a little, and notice the gentle contraction in the belly at the end of the exhalation. Again, breathing in and breathing out. A little more focus on the belly like we have done before. A little more awareness of your heart space. So allow the breath to be in the background. And now you're going to gently drop into the heart. So yesterday's meditation, the meditation for day 5, was about acknowledging what is. How are you feeling from that meditation? It's possible that you're still feeling raw, perhaps more vulnerable, or perhaps relieved and at peace. Just simply notice any lingering effects of day 5's meditation. So remember, being vulnerable is about having the courage to honor yourself just as you are. Your experiences, your likes or dislikes, your desires, and what you long for is honoring all of you. So sit for a moment in the awareness of your own vulnerability. Being in the observer mode, so not making it right or wrong. So remember this, the inner revelations, this inner journey is between you and you. There's absolutely no fear of judgment from others. This deep awareness of ourselves is a very powerful tool in our healing journey. Very good. So today we're going to go a little deeper into ourselves, gaining a deeper understanding of how we are being in our life and in the world. As I mentioned in the beginning, the common patterns, and I will repeat them here. So the common patterns are, these are some of the common patterns: the fear of being abandoned or isolated, fear of death, fear of not having enough, being victimized, lack of self-esteem, deep pain, which gets disguised as anger, tendency to control, jealousy, excessive worry. So is there a pattern that resonates with you? There may be more than one. Or you may see yourself in all the patterns. We all can see ourselves in all the patterns. That's the dilemma. of being human. So pick the one pattern that stands out for you and it feels to be a dominant factor, a dominant pattern in your life. That one pattern that continuously repeats in all areas of your life. So just gently scanning across all aspects of your life. Let's begin with your work or your job. In the relationship with your colleagues or your boss. How about your intimate relationships, close relationships, your marriage, children, siblings, parents, friends, neighbors? And how does this pattern show up in your health? How about worldview or social issues? Whatever you notice, whatever gets revealed to you, go ahead and simply make a mental note of it. So how these patterns show up in our life can become complex. And many times it's actually hard to find the patterns beneath our way of living or being because it's hidden deep. For example, feeling lack of self-esteem can make us stuck in the pattern of overperformance. Fear of being abandoned can make us overeat or control others. Our subconscious does not judge. When it experiences a gap, it simply fills the gap with whatever it can find easily without making it right or wrong. So just be in this new awareness, new information about yourself. So let's go ahead and look beneath these patterns. So what's beneath these patterns is an energy. There's an energy that's seeking to be freed. So, for example, energy of feeling victimized. So if we continue to push that pattern, the pain of feeling victimized away, denying that this is what we are experiencing, we actually give this energy more power and momentum. So the first step is just gently recognizing that there's an energy underneath these patterns. So instead of looking at the patterns, looking at the energy can give us another tool or give us another layer of awareness. And is the first step in freeing the energy of these patterns. Continue to breathe and continue to get settled in this new information. Notice you may experience a reaction about your own patterns. So whatever the reaction may be, don't make it right or wrong. So it's kind of like noticing something about yourself for the very first time that was hidden from you. So we're simply becoming conscious of what was in the subconscious. Noticing how you feel, how your body feels, state of your mind, quality of your breath. Go ahead and gently open your eyes. So I want to remind you to be extra gentle, loving, and patient with yourself. You are doing some deep work. In the process of this deep work, you are becoming more of who you are at your core. This work is simply peeling away the layers that are covering that greater truth. So just allow this newfound awareness to take space inside of you. Again, take a moment at this point to write down any insights or findings. And I will meet you on day 7.